Well, good afternoon my YouTube friends, it's Margaret again, and I just thought I'd bring you back and we'll just check out the orchids in the terrariums. Just let me get one down. These all appear to be doing very well, and if I lift them out, I've just had to rearrange this one this morning in the sense that it's no idea what it is, whether it's a strapioides or a Masdevallia or a I've no idea, but it had come loose, so I've just secured it back in this little mixture, and see, I mean, the thing is, I don't want to press it too tight because, I mean, you know, it's not going to be affected by the oscillating fan or the other fan. So that's that one, a little no ID. This one is that little back bulb off the one that I recently mounted. So if you'll just, sorry about that, is this one. And you see that new growth coming up there, and this is the little back bulb from it, and look, we've got a new little growth. So I've added this to this particular jar, and let's look at this one. This is the Lepanthiopsis Astrophoria Stalky. And all I've done with this one, well, I've done nothing, all I've done is just give it a little bit of extra water on the top. It just sits in here in that lovely pot that Mark gifted to me. It's just on a little bit of cork mount, and I've got some sphagnum moss just round it. And that's doing fine, so I can put that back because we know that's okay. This one, this is just hanging on. I've no idea what it is. It's trying its best. We've got an attempted growth here that's died. Oh, we've got a little bit of live moss there. So if for no other reason, I'm going to keep this because of the live moss. And so there you are. No idea what it is, but it's not dead yet, so we'll put it back in here. And this one here is, it's got a label, this. I've no idea whether it's that. No idea at all. But, just looking at that moss there. It's got sent out this new growth, and it's sent out this new growth, and those other two have actually perked up, and the pseudobulbs have perked up as well, and that's just in moss with one of those scourers. So to all intents and purposes, I'm just going to put these back, and there we go, and just leave them alone. Put the lid on, and there they go. I've just increased the water level, but I don't leave the top completely sealed because it rots them. So what I have to do then later today, as the humidity rises, I'll just slightly open the lid like that. But I need to use the lid to do that with it. Now, this one I'm going to show you now. I've just made this one back up again. And these three have come off mounts. And you see this nice leafed one here? This big one. there's no roots. See that little bit of green there? That's part of the pink guicula, but the rest is all died. This has got no roots, and I've tried it on a mount and it's still not produced roots, but it's still alive. So I'm going to put it in here inside with the stick that I've cut up. There's the other bit. But you see, can you see there? Perhaps you won't be able to see it. Where the bottom of the rhizome is, or whatever you call that. Probably right in the middle there now. There's a little bit of green. So, let me see there. So I'm not giving up on it. I've cut these little, well, this particular piece of wood up, putting them in there like that. And this is the other one I've cut up. And this is my Ladder Jessie, which I've had since 2016, and we're still no further forward, except it's not dead. It hasn't climbed, it hasn't done anything. So I thought, well, you're going to have to go in here with these now, where there's humidity. There we go, lots of humidity. I don't like the leaves actually touching the side of the, there we are, jar. If I can help it. So, let's just see how we go on with them. Let's bring another down now. Okay, nothing's died. One would think that this is a what do they call them? Restrepia. Just the way it's growing, but there again, I think it might be a Pleurothallus. Who knows? But the speck where my finger is, there, my thumb, there's a little speck, and that could be the start of it growing. I think this is a Restrepia. So there's that one. This one, this could be, you see now I've got Restrepia there, but I think this is a Pleurothallus. Let's put that label in that one. I mean, it's not going to make any difference. So this one, like the others, hasn't produced a root system yet. But there again, it's not dead. This one, two little sticks, which I think is holding that, supposed to be holding that. Hold on. That's better. And I think this is a Masdevallia. Got a new leaf. So that's holding that firm. And this is definitely a Restrepia. Brachypus. So Mark tells me. This has flowered for me. Here. And if you look, it's sending something else up there. And you see there. And we've got a new developing growth. So this little orchid loves it. So I filled that up, that level. I filled the water level up. Let's put these back in. And we'll look at the last one. And then let's put this back over here. These are quite heavy actually. We don't want that. Let's put that down there. Sorry about that. Here we go. The last one. None of them dead yet, which is always a good sign. This one, oh, this is one of my Masdevallias, and I tell you, you would not have given this any chance whatsoever. But look, we've got a new leaf. We look as though we've got a little bit of live moss there and there. And what else can I say? It's not dead. Here we go again. This is definitely a Restrepia by the way its leaves are. This leaf is still tightly bound, and so it's got enough moisture, but it doesn't look as though we've got any roots yet. No name, not yet anyway. Let's have a look at this one. Look at this one for a little healthy thing. I tell you, some of them just absolutely lovely. New leaf here. New leaf here. New leaf here. I think this is some kind of Pleurophthalus. And I can't see any new roots there yet, but it's not saying there aren't any. And the last one, I've been babying this for absolutely months and months and months, and like with the other one, it's not dead yet. So, and this is Cattleya syncoriana times Alawii. And what can I say? There's one root in there, believe it or not. One root. But this big pseudobulb is still hanging on, and we've got this new little attempted growth here, and from this little growth, believe it or not, this little tiny growth, there is a root developing. So let's put this back. So there we go. They're all looking healthy, and just now and again, I only look at these about once a month. There's no need to keep checking them because they've got the water, they've got the humidity, and they go on this shelf down here behind the Pathiopedilums, and they seem to like that area a lot. So I'll just get up off my chair, and what I've had to do yesterday is with quite a few of these little Vanda types and the Neo types, can you see? Here, 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 here. In fact, one of these fans I've actually mounted and put it on there because it came loose. Here, 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 on the three little bears, as I call them. I've had to put moss round those. So, oh, and I've put some moss round this Dendrobium berryoda as well, because that was only in lava rock. And although it was sending me some nice green growing tips out, I think they were too dry. And this one I'm going to look at this afternoon. This is Vanda curvifolia. So it's an ongoing process as we change into different seasons. You see that one there? This is the Cattleya labiata var cerulean. I've just added some moss. I checked that yesterday and the roots are anchored, so I didn't want to disturb it, so all I've done with that is added some moss. And I'm just wondering, you see this little one here, I'm wondering whether these would benefit going into the terrarium. But we've got a new little root coming there. Can you see that little new root? But these are due to be watered anyway. But it'd be lovely and moist in one of the terrariums. Anyway, that's another thought for another day. So, thank you for joining me. I'll put these terrariums back now. There we go. I mean, I can't leave them on this top shelf, even though this top shelf is vacant, because the heat, they would just simply bake. So, like I say, enjoy your weekend and we'll be back soon. Bye bye now.